that's kind of like, it's on an eclipse topic. But like I said, I'm gonna be fair about this footage. I can go another route with you. I don't gotta just rely on this one. I got a question. If the sun rise in the east, according to the globe, and the moon rise in the east, the stars rise in the east, why do solar eclipses oddly come from the west? They come from west to east, solar eclipses. That's a physics problem that they've been trying to solve too.
Couldn't give you an answer for that.
I know because
I never paid attention to where the moon comes. Let's see, because the moon's.
Well, that matters if you want to prove a globe, you know, because that's one of them ones that's kind of like another dagger too, and I knew it would be. But I'm gonna have you thinking about that. I know you'll try to figure it out. That's very weird. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, ain't it, Lupus?
Because I'm surprised at the silence though, because like the dude like Rob would already had 2 explanations.
Right? That's cause. Hey, but look, that's cause Rob. That's why Rob is not a good globalist. Lubis is. Lubis ain't just gonna say something to fill in the silence and embarrass himself. See, Rob feel the need to act like he know. Lubis know the trick. Lubis will say, "Look, I don't know. I'll go check it out." He's a smart man. But if he try to freestyle something, he know we gonna exploit that. And that's what we do with Rob every time.
Every time. Hey, Lubis, real quick. You know, they say that the sun is about 400 times bigger than the moon. But yet, during the eclipse, we get like a perfect covering. Like they both looks like they're the same. You know, you don't find that kind of weird as well, though? I mean, as well as other things. But to be 400... interesting. Yeah, but not only that, Lubis, not only that, that would also means that it's also 400 times away from it. You know what I mean? That's kind of puzzling, that it just also happens to give us an eclipse.
Three-body problem.
I find that to be an interesting coincidence, you know, but, you know, that it happens to be just far enough from us that they...
Yeah, that it gives you like
I think that's an interesting coincidence, you know?
Yeah, ain't it interesting? It's a lot of interesting coincidences.
And you know, somebody put a damn good point in the chat room. If the photo is fake, why did NASA have an explanation for it?
I don't think... I doubt they were talking about that. I mean, in an eclipse, if they said that you could see other like celestial bodies or other
I see where you're going with it. You saying, okay, yeah, I see where you're going with it. You said,
like
okay, you saying NASA not talking about that particular body? They were talking about the planetary alignment. I got you.
Yeah, that's the eclipse.
I see.
Like when the eclipse happens, you could probably end up seeing like, you could see like the little dot of Jupiter or the little dot of...
But it still is a form of damage control from NASA, if you ask me, though. Because it's like, hey, man, during this eclipse, you may see some shit, but don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's normal. You know, it's kind of like they still give themselves that little room and shit like that to where, you know, it's still a little damage control.
Well, when they say that you might see another planet... That planet to us is going to be a dot. It's not going to look like that, like where you could see like, there's a freaking planet. It's going to look like a star. You know, it's going to look like, there's a little dot there and dot there.
And that's what we saw. And that's what we saw during the alignment. We saw the eclipse happening with the 7 wandering stars twinkling right with them. It was a biblical event too. A lot of...
Lubis, what about the Saturn and Jupiter conjunction that they was dubbing?
Yes.
Oh my fucking God!
Because you're starting to turn away from the sun. Like, look.
I don't think Lubis ever really took his time to explain this one either. That might be a good, you know.
I can answer that. Hold on.
You saw this before, Lubas? Oh, you probably have.
No, I know what he's asking. Hold on, let me see.
Are you sure you know what he's asking? You might want to watch this. This gonna really fuck you up.
All right, I'm watching.
Okay, this video, you're about to witness pilots fly above the sun. They're literally gonna be looking down at the sun. Watch this.
I remember this.
Lubas, if you could explain how this work on a globe, that'll be amazing, because on a flat Earth, this is supposed to happen. The sun is just right there. It ain't that high up. It's a little ball of light. It may sound crazy what us flat earthers saying, but we can visually prove ours right here. This ain't a fake video now. You can't say this one fake. Listen, the technology to fake this shit didn't even exist when they made this video. Look at the sun.
True that.
Look at the sun right there, bro. You see that little ball of light, that spherical ball of light right there, up under the clouds. Oh, Lubas, don't wither your way out of this one now. If you don't know what to say, just say, hey, I'll look it up.
I can answer that.
Go ahead, talk to us. Talk to us, Lubas.
Okay, so say right here. Okay, so say this black dot. Say that's where you're at. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
And the sun. and say you're the sun. Okay.
Okay.
You're the sun, and you're shining right on me.
Okay.
Right.
I don't think that's what's happening here,
but Earth is rotating.
Oh
Right?
my God! Oh my God!
You're the sun. You're the sun.
Oh my God!
See how I'm up more?
Hold on, I can't see you. My screen is all up, locked in on this. What I'm sharing here.
See, if I'm up here,
the bottom line is you can't look down on a sun that's 93 million miles away unless you 93 million miles and some change. You can't look down. Right, you can't look down at me if I'm higher than you. If the sun is 93 billion miles away, you got to be further than that to be looking down at it. Like, come on, like.
Well, it's rotating, so that I'm starting to lose sight of it.
Well, here's what's going on, right? Everybody else, hold on a second. You're making your argument based on another unproven belief that the Earth is rotating. Why can't we use the first step of the scientific method, which is observation, and go exactly what we're seeing in the image right now, and you explain to me how I'm able to look down at the sun? You can't do it with, if you got to do it with rotation, cool, bro. It's a wrap, bro.
That's how I have to do it.
Okay, that's fucking
That's
crazy.
exactly how I have to do it.
So wait a minute. Wait. Let me get this straight. The way that the Earth is rotating will create such an angle, Lubas, that I can look down at the sun.
Yes.
Oh my fucking God.
Because you're starting to turn away from the sun. Like, look, when you see that, isn't it when the sun is going down to where it's going to be nighttime soon?
No, that's not. No. Wrong.
Is that in the middle of the afternoon?
Wrong. And I'm going to show you why you're wrong, right? The sun is what creates time. So if it's the afternoon, guess what that means? That the sun is in a 12 o'clock position, which is in a crown chakra position, is right above my head. Now look, if the sun is no longer above my head, it's no longer 12 o'clock. But if I follow the sun and make it be above my head, I just went into a time zone where it is 12 o'clock. So my dude, for you to ask that question is silly when they write up on the sun. It don't matter what the fuck time it is. Once you get this close to the sun, it's 12 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock to you. See, that's what I'm telling you, like, Hold on. On the ground it is. I'm saying if you were to be on the ground beneath this sun on the earth, you telling me it wouldn't be 12 noon or around that time when the sun is overhead? You don't know how the earth works?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so why ask the time in a scenario where you're trying to use the Earth rotation to tell me why I'm looking down at a sun that's 93 million miles away? You globalists go to just reaching for pins and needles and for straws, like it just be crazy and horrible to watch how y'all just die slow with these facts.
So
It be a bunch of nothing burgers. Like nothing you say gonna create a scenario where we should be looking down at a sun that's 93 million miles away, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, hey, bro, can I add to